All right, what is good, everybody? Welcome to the Spiritual War Room. This is the weekly advice for the sign of Gemini. All right, Gemini, we're going to start by pulling one of these Archangel Tarot cards for your general message, and then we'll break it down and clarify with the tarot. Okay, guys? Before we jump into this, don't forget to show me some love, like, share, subscribe. Remember, guys, when you send me good energy, I send good energy back. All right? All right, Gemini. Let's see what message wants to come through for you. Whew, divine guidance. All right, Gemini. This says a search for the meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. Okay. Receiving some divine guidance. All right, Gemini. Let's see. The search for the meaning of life. What is this about? Yeah, it's like there has to be more to the world and to life. The world is out here just trying to chase money. You're like, can anybody just sit their ass down and enjoy their family and enjoy it's like you work so hard to get to this place of status where, oh, I have the nicest house, the nicest car, the nicest clothes, it's like people spend their whole life trying to get to this place, and then you have these people who finally reach it and they can't even sit down and enjoy it. You're like, so my whole life is about making money. You're starting to maybe reflect on some of the paths you have taken. And it could be even in with women, where you've always liked to have third parties. You're starting to realize, maybe you didn't know before, that your sexual behaviors was what was causing the instability in finding actual happiness and fulfillment, where you could actually sit down and enjoy everything that you have grown, enjoy, with your family, everything that you have acquired through all this hard work. You couldn't really, it's like, I'm getting that you would go out, like, let's say, you wanted to make good money so you could take your family, your kids, on vacations, and you were able to do that, and you did do that, but there was no joy in it. And it was because behind the scenes there was all this toxic energy that you were picking up, messing around with, these third parties. That brought a lot of extra energetic baggage to your connection. And it could have been part of the, your work environment. It's just part of the life, I heard. So you're starting to look for, I like this. So it's like you're looking for that higher cup. It's almost like a connection to God. I want to find God, where I can find this fulfillment within myself and have good fortune. You want it all. And God says you can have it all. Seek and ye shall find. Seek God first, and God all will be given unto you. But you got to be able to do the work. A lot of people often times choose low vibrational energies, these lower cups that don't bring fulfillment because they feel like the work is too heavy. So they choose to mess around in this energy of having multiple lovers. You could be getting to the point where you're like, I'm going to move away from that. I want to move away from that. Having a lot of having that self-love and having that self-love allows you to connect to God, to that higher power, whatever that is for you. And you're trying, and in doing so, you are bringing joy and fulfillment within yourself and your life. You're finding balance because you're willing to put in the work. And it could be a heavy burden. That's a heavy cross to bear. But you're willing to carry that cross because you know at the end there's good things coming. I know the story of Jesus and carrying the cross did not have a happy ending, but it does. You will have victory. You will have victory. It's making you strong so you can uplift your partner. That's what it is. It's making you strong. It's like spirit needs you to be strong. Spirit's putting you through signing you up to have a personal trainer, because you got to be able to uplift your partner. Can't be can't be going into this partnership weak, man. You might be coming up against a lot of people, man. When they get this message of maybe who you want to move towards, who you want to, yeah. You've done your homework, you've done your research, you've done your training, but this news is going to bring a tower moment to people. And it's going to bring a tower moment to the people who used to take advantage of you for your money. And it could have been a lot of lovers, friends, co-workers, people you worked with, people who depend, maybe even a partner, people who wanted to keep you bound so they could hold on to your finances. And they could have manipulated you through sex. But all that's coming to an end. Because you are seeking guidance from, and you're giving it all to God, man. You're just giving it all to God. You're like, I cannot do this. I am a weak man. I'm a weak woman, and I cannot do this on my own. I just give it all to you. Just guide me, God. Just guide me. You're just giving it all to God, man. That's how it goes, man. You just get so fed up, you're just tired of being tired, and you're like, you just throw in everything. You're like, I have to admit, I have no control of my life, That's where you start to see and hear things clearly, because you know that you just can't do it. You're so stressed, and you're like, I'm trying to make everybody happy. You can't make everybody happy. And you're like, you know what, God? I'm just going to follow whatever you tell me to do, because I've done things the way society, my family, religion, whatever tells me I should do things, and it's brought me nothing but pain, heartache, unhappiness in my life. And this is not what I signed up for. So you're like, I give it all to you, and fuck what everybody else says, thinks, or feels about it. You're going to follow what God how God leads you, and that's learning to trust yourself, trust your intuition, follow the signs that God gives you. It's a whole journey, but when you start learning, man, it is something to be, it is just an amazing feeling when you are able to connect in that way. But the first step is just throwing up your hands and giving it all to God. God will turn all that into something beautiful for you. So I love this. I really, really do. You don't have to be combative with people. Just allow people to... Not everybody's going to understand what you're doing. But again, you are following a higher calling. You're listening to your inner voice, your inner wisdom, and that's gonna disappoint a lot of people. People who don't understand. Not everybody is gonna be capable of understanding. All they know is, this position you held of status and money. They just don't understand why take this path. You could have it all. Why would you not want to have it all type of energy? But you will have it all because God is going to give it to you. These people don't understand your path. And it's okay. That's the journey of following God. It really is a path less traveled. People are in this hive mentality where, oh, we're supposed to do it this way. That's what, that's what we're told, or that's what we understand is supposed to happen. But you're like, no, I'm cutting myself off, and I'm going down this path. And a lot of people just won't understand it because all they understand is power, status, control. And you're moving away from that and being really free to be your own person. And people don't know. People are not comfortable with that. That's why they attack individuals who are, free thinkers. It's just, they don't understand it. And that's okay. It's okay. So, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just thinking of these people, and I don't understand why people... I don't know. There I go again. Okay, Gemini. Let's get you a final message with the Archangel. Okay. Final message for Gemini, please. Final message for Gemini. Final message for Gemini. We have 7 of Raphael. Time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want. Take action. A need for detoxification. All right. I think I'm going to leave it there, Gemini. I hope this helped you in any way that it was supposed to. Don't forget to check out the description box for more information on how to schedule your own personals if you feel called to do so. Okay, guys? If not, and this is where I leave you. Have a great one, Gemini.